Welcome to Chris Vivi Journey, where I take you on a trip to Vivi, always as an adventurer, never as a financial advisor, so please invest with caution. Today I'm really excited to talk about the amazing Spider-Man 50 drop tomorrow and why this drop is important and what this book has to do with it. You'll find out in this episode. So let's go into the browser view right away and let's talk facts. So the infos about the drop, pretty much the same we had with the most drops in the last weeks. So the edition size is 30,000. We have 5 variants: the common, the uncommon, rare, ultra rare and secret rare. List price $6.99 blind box, and tomorrow at 8 AM is when the drop will be happening. So that's the info overall. Amazing Spider-Man 50. So what is happening? Usually issue 50 in a comic book is something special. It means the book has a bit of longevity. They already made it to issue 50. That usually means it's running a little bit over 2 years already. And it's quite an accomplishment. Today it's a little bit easier. We have a lot of restarts and they always start the books at number 1 again every few years. So there's quite a few number 50. But this is actually the number 50. The first time a Spider-Man book reached number 50. So this is special. And aside from being special for being number 50, it has also a really character-defining moment. This book is sought after in the comic community. Collectors love it. It's a really great piece to have, especially for Spider-Man fans. So yeah, let's talk about it while we look at the variant covers. Or let's talk about it while we look at the secret variant. Let's start with that. So the secret variant, this is actually a panel from the book. Panels are the little images on the pages of a comic book. They are called panels. So they took the panel, they changed the background to white. So they focused just on the important parts of the image. And if you look at it, if you have watched the Spider-Man 2 movie with Tobey Maguire, you might remember this is quite exactly the same scene. They recreated the image from the book pretty well in that movie because that is such an important part of the story. It is what makes Spider-Man so relatable. Yeah, he's torn between his responsibility as a superhero because he got these amazing powers, while at the same time he tries to be a regular human like all of us, and wants to cherish having a relationship, having time for friends and family, don't want to disappoint any of them, but also he has this calling as a superhero. And this is the issue where he actually quits. He wants to quit. He doesn't want to be Spider-Man anymore. Of course, we all know that's not going to stay for long. But it was really character defining, one of these key moments in the character which made him so relatable, which is a big difference to a character like Superman. He is exactly super. He's not just a Superman, he's not just an alien with superpowers. He's so different he's always better than a human. While Spider-Man really struggles with that. He doesn't want to be this strong superhero. He wants what everyone thinks is nothing special, and it's special to him because of that. That is so great. So for collector, story-wise, this is great. But that's not even the reason why I'm so excited. So let's go to that. So let's see. The Common has the classic cover. So the Common, again, like a lot of other Commons, it's a really nice to have book because yeah, otherwise it's really hard to get this cover. You would literally have to buy the original, which is really hefty in price. I don't have the price at hand right now, but it's quite expensive. And yeah, there's also the facsimile editions and True Believer editions, but those doesn't look exactly the same. So if you want to have exactly that cover, that classic cover, you're very well off with the Common. The Uncommon, I like the least from all 5 of them. Yeah, the black and white thing, it was interesting in the beginning. By now, I'm just happy they have a little bit more variety in the covers. That is great. And this, the rare is the thing. This is exactly what I'm excited about. This is so important because this one is done by Mark Bagley, penciled and ink. And you can see it's traditional. Where do I start? Do I start why it's great because it's traditional, or do I start with who is Mark Beckley? So let's start with who is Mark Beckley. That's why I've said this book is important. So let's see it. So it's great. Here, right at the bottom, look at this. It says Beckley. Yes, this cover is done by Mark Beckley. And you know what else is done by Mark Beckley? Carnage. The design of Carnage, done by Mark Beckley. Mark Beckley is a legend among Spider-Man fans. He also designed the Ben Reilly Spider-Man we just got as a collectible. He really was introduced in 1975, I guess it was. That was in Amazing Spider-Man 149. So in that book, we met Ben Reilly for the first time. He was a clone of Spider-Man, but we didn't get any info. He wasn't called Ben Reilly yet, and he was just there for this one issue. When he came back during the 90s, even the start of 2000? No, it has to be the 90s. So when he came back in the 90s, he came back as Ben Reilly, and he was Scarlet Spider. And the Scarlet Spider was also designed by Mark Beckley. And this design was awesome. He had an all-red suit, but with a blue hoodie on top of it. Just a great design. That's my favorite Scarlet Spider. If they had used this as the collectible, I would even enjoy the collectible more. Even though, big props to Vivi for using just the newest costume that was released on the issue the same day. That was great. That was awesome. Or was it one day later? No, I think it was the same day. Just awesome. But as you can hear, Mark Beckley, really influential. In my opinion, Steve Ditko, Mark Beckley, Todd McFarlane. That's the Todd from the Todd Batman. So these three really they are so responsible for the look of Spider-Man. It's not even funny anymore. They are so important. And to have him do this piece and have it as a VV special, that is just too great. I really want to have this book. I don't know if it will raise in price exponentially, like if it's the greatest investment you can ever do. I don't know, but as a collector, I really want this thing. This is so amazing. I would want it if it was a regular issue already, but having it as a VV special is so special. And what's even more special, what even gets me more excited, is you can see it was done traditional. This is not being done as a digital piece like all the other variants. All the other variants, I'm pretty sure those were digital drawings. And I'm not placing. I'm not trying to throw shade here. I like working digital myself, and I think digital art is awesome art. But yeah, having a legend like Mark Beckley do it traditional is pretty great. And you can see that it's done traditional if you look at the black spaces. If you look at the black spaces and at the shoulder and on the arm here, breast muscle, torso. So if you look at that, you can see there's actual texture. You can see the brush strokes. I mean, he either used a brush or even a brush pen. I don't know, I use a brush pen and it looks pretty much like it. Yeah, that's why he penciled and then went over it with an ink brush. So that is amazing. So he did it, he scanned it, they made the cover, and then you had Frank Diamata even put colors on it, which look good, in my opinion. Not trying to throw shade here, but I don't think it does compare to this one. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a big Mark Beckley fan, but I don't think the colors add much to it. It's not like the Daredevil book. Like the Daredevil book, the colors were done by Chris Sotomayor. He's an awesome artist, and it really enhanced the whole image because the black and white one is a little bit hard to see what's going on in there. This one is exactly the opposite. There's not much to do for the colorist, and totally not saying he did a bad job. Like, it looks good, but yeah, there wasn't much opportunity what he could do here. So I would always prefer this one. And yeah, there's a strong possibility that in case I would get the ultra rare, I might go and buy the rare twice. I sell the ultra rare and buy the rare twice, just to make sure that there's one I could sell potentially and have one for my own collection. I know, maybe not the smartest thing to do. There is the possibility that you will even get more MCP points for the ultra rare, even though we don't know yet exactly how that is going to work. But yeah, I guess I would go with the rare. Maybe get another rare. I don't know, but I really want the rare. If I get the uncommon, I would definitely sell, and I'd rather go and get a common or two and have some gems left over, or maybe put a little bit more money into it if possible and invest into the rare. Like, I really want the rare. If I get the secret rare, then that would be so lucky. Don't get me wrong, lucky as hell. But getting the secret rare would mean I can't sell the secret rare because it's so iconic with having this awesome panel as a cover. I would need to keep it. Would also be my only secret rare I have, so not going to sell that one. But it would mean I would also need the money to buy the rare because I want the rare. So that's a tough choice. Well, it's not a choice. It's a tough thing that would just happen. But of course, I wouldn't be mad about it. How can you be mad getting the secret rare? Impossible. Yeah, so that's all the info. I don't want to ramble on anymore. I wish you guys good luck for the drop. I'm totally excited about it. I hope I get anything. If I get the common, as always, I would be happy. It's a classic cover. It's awesome to have. That would be great. There is a possibility you don't get anything. I mean, at this point, even a 30k drop means there's quite a few bunch of people that don't get anything. So that's a possibility. But if it is, I don't suppose the common would be very, very expensive in the marketplace. So I would get the common right away just to have that, to secure that, and would see if there's a possibility to get my hands on the rare a little bit later on. And yeah, so I wish you guys good luck with that. If you want, leave a like if you find this helpful, insightful, or just plain funny. I don't know. Leave a like, leave a subscribe if you want to. That would be great. And I would love to see you guys again soon. Possibly tomorrow, where I will tell you if I was lucky or if I did miss out on the book. See you guys. Bye bye.